2 surprises for you. The first is a leg of the best and most exclusive ham in the world shipped straight from Spain. And the other is my friend, Guga.
What's going on, everybody?
Guga and I have done some crazy videos in the past.
We cooked every piece of meat from a Wagyu cow.
Found virtually every single piece we can find in a cow and laid it out across this table.
This is amazing.
I'm gonna have a heart attack.
Oh yeah, probably.
What the heck, Guga? We made a brisket so juicy that it squirted and took over the internet.
Don't forget the juice.
Oh my, Guga.
And today we have this.
What you're looking at here is 5 Jotas Jamón Ibérico, the best of the best.
Think of this as the best prosciutto in the world and toss that out the window. Let's open it up.
And remove it from the packaging.
What we have here is in a league of its own.
Guga is the king of all meats, but never in his life has he had a $1,500 cut of Jamón Ibérico like this.
It's true.
All of us right now, for the first time, are gonna see his genuine reaction. This is like cutting into edible gold.
Nick, can we please open it up?
It would be my honor.
Let's do it.
First layer, take a whiff.
Oh wow, I smell heaven.
We'll take off this outer layer of packaging.
Wow, holy moly.
And as you can see, even all that fat is melting off at room temperature.
It's like Wagyu.
We've barely handled the jamón yet, and look how much oil is on my hand.
Nick, how does this smell so good?
To achieve Jamón Ibérico, farmers feed Iberian pigs 3 kilograms of acorns a day. They are then killed using carbon dioxide for a gentle death, while supposedly being serenaded by Mozart as they're killed.
You're joking.
Not joking at all. At this point, the jamón is covered in salt for 10 days. Then they rinse off the salt, keep it in a cold room for 1 or 2 months. Then they move it to a dry room for 6 to 12 months. And to finish, this is hung up in a cellar in Spain for 2 to 5 years to cure.
That's a lot of information. I just want to eat it, Nick. Can we open it up?
Let's open it up. First, we actually need to build our stand. So we had Manny and Angel get to work for us, but not without a few hiccups.
Oh, what happened? Oh, Angel broke the screw. How do you do that, Angel?
To begin, we'll place our stand in the middle of our cutting board and set down our jamón.
Now we tighten up the top to hold it in place.
To begin carving, we want to go 2 fingers out from the bone right here.
Carve it in an angle until you hit the bone.
At this point, it's finally time to begin carving into that fat.
Wow.
It cuts like butter.
Smells amazing.
And as I lift this up, we're gonna see our first peek of jamón.
Wow.
So Google, believe it or not, this here is a hind leg. The hind legs are the prized pieces of the pig.
Wow. This is incredible. I'm gonna continue carving it around so we have a nice runway to carve our jamón. Remove a little bit more of this wonderful fat,
which we can save to make just about anything with later. In fact, Guga saves all his fat. He even has camel hump fat.
That's right.
We're getting to the point now where we have these perfect pieces, and I think we're ready to carve, Guga.
Wow.
Now that we've given ourselves this nice runway, we are ready to carve with a special knife.
This knife is called a jamonero. It's a special knife made specifically for the jamón.
The key here now is to go slowly back and forth to get the most paper-thin, beautiful slices you can possibly achieve. And I'll be honest, I've tried a number of times and it's not easy. But it looks like my first slice here isn't so bad. It's not a perfect, even cut, but this'll do. For now, Guga and I are gonna practice to see who can get the best cuts. After a while, we got the hang of it and just slowly went back and forth with the knife to get our nice thin slices. It just took a while to get a feel for it, but eventually all of the slices were coming out nice and paper thin. After a while, we got pretty good at carving. The real question is, Guga, are you ready to try?
Heck yeah.
Once again, I want to make it very clear, Guga has never had Jamón Ibérico like this.
Don't mind me. Wow. It is heaven on earth. Fatty, sweet, savory. The sweetness from the acorn really comes through, and the saltiness from the cure is just perfection. It's one of those pieces of meat that you don't want to swallow because you want the taste to stay in your mouth.
To me, the best part is the way we cut it, where it's translucent.
The craziest thing is as soon as it touches your mouth, it just melts.
It was already melting earlier on our fingers, so think about the warmth of your mouth and how quickly that fat just disperses and coats your whole mouth. And around that is the more substantive acorn flavored ham. That to me is the coolest part.
I want to eat the whole thing. This is so good. I say we make some amazing croquetas with this. Let's give it a try.
To begin, Guga's gonna chop up some of our jamón.
We begin with 4 tablespoons of unsalted butter.
And if you're making this at home, 1/4 cup olive oil, but we're instead gonna use some extra jamón fat.
Now melt everything together. Now add a diced medium onion and saute for several minutes.
You bit my finger.
You were like moving around.
You stuck my whole finger in your mouth.
But you're moving your mid finger, bro. Keep your finger straight.
At this point, we add just a little pinch of salt.
And a little of nutmeg.
Now in we go with the 1/2 pound of our diced Jamón Ibérico, finely chopped by Guga.
Now while whisking,
we add in 1 cup of all-purpose flour until lightly golden brown. It's gonna look a little weird right now, but just trust the process. We're making what's essentially a bechamel sauce with other things inside. Bechamel is that same sauce that you'd have as the base of mac and cheese. Think of it as a delicious creamy milk, butter, and flour sauce.
now very slowly we're gonna add half a gallon of milk. Nick's been stirring it for 10 minutes. If you haven't liked the video, make sure you hit that like button right now because his arm is about to fall off.
Once it looks like chunky mashed potatoes, we'll empty it into a bowl and let it cool in the fridge until it's workable to make our nice little croquettes.
It is hot as lava.
Is it croquettes or croquetas?
Croquetas.
I thought it's croquettes. Pretty sure it's croquettes.
If you're from Miami, it's croquetitas.
Benji, let's get a little check on the screen here for the pronunciation of croquette.
Croquette.
Croqueta.
Once these are cooled down, we're gonna begin to shape them into small logs.
Keep it nice and uniform.
Then for our dredging, we'll first go straight into some flour, then into our beaten egg mixture.
And last but not least, into some breadcrumbs.
We'll repeat this process till all our logs are ready to fry. Now once we've shaped everything, we'll drop them carefully into our 350-degree oil and let them fry till they reach a nice golden brown.
Once it's golden brown, we take it off the oil.
Ooh, these look good.
So good.
They look like fat mozzarella sticks.
Chunky.
One more time, we'll hit them with just a pinch of salt and just listen to this sound. First, I want to break this thing open. Oh, First, I want to break this thing open.
It still looks like mashed potato.
Guga, we worked hard today. Let's dive in.
Cheers. That is amazing. No cap.
That to me, Guga, is one of the best kinds of bites you can have in food. Something made with love.
Wow.
What do you taste?
It is extremely creamy. The Jamón Ibérico really comes through. Savory and sweetness at the same time. It's undescribable. It's just time to enjoy.
And while Guga keeps eating, I'll say this. First off, I want to give him a big thanks for hopping in the video today, because I always love working with Guga.
Me too.
And tell you to go check out and subscribe to his channel, because Guga and I are already planning our next video.
That's right.
So you're in for a treat if you're following both of us.
We'll see you guys on the next one.
Happy cooking.